what's up? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you clicked that link. If this is your first time, my name is Jared. This is the LVME. We're doing a Smokin Reaction. This is something pretty different for the channel. We're doing a country song. The only familiar thing is it's going to be Adam Calhoun, who is a favorite rapper on this channel. This whole focus on this series of videos really is my journey as an old hip-hop head back into modern rap music, starting basically on the independent scene. Now, I used to listen to country way back in the day. I took a dive into most musical genres when I was younger, trying to expand out. You know, I've been listening to rap. It was really the first type of music I was exposed to when I was a kid. And it's one that I've stayed with all the way up to maybe the mid-2000s. But country, I took maybe 6 months, a year, and was really deep into it for a little while. But this was way back when Garth Brooks was a thing. You know, when he was, I can probably still sing along with What the Thunder Rolls, The Dance, Friends in Low Places. Tim McGraw was singing about Don't Leave the Girl. That was the era. And since then, you know, the only thing I really listen to is Johnny Cash. That is because I am a Cash. That is a relative. The man is held in great reverence here in my home. For instance, this is what I look at every morning, first thing when I wake up. That right there, like, I love Johnny Cash, and I think he's a whole lot more than a country singer. But that's about it as far as these days, as far as my exposure to country. So I am curious, you know, what Adam is going to bring to the table. I do listen to a little bit of Upchurch's country music. For instance, Holler Boys is one of my top favorite songs in the world, period. Top 3 maybe songs ever produced, but it has a lot more to do with its theme than it does, you know, it happens to be country. So I'm curious what Adam's got going on. Now look, I got this album right here. I suggest you get it as well. It's called Second Rodeo, and the best thing that we can do is support independent artists. And I say that not just as a fan of Adam's, but you should support as many independent artists as you can that are producing music that you enjoy. I listened to Walking Through Hell. I thought it was pretty good. I didn't react to it because I wanted to listen to it right when it came out. This one I haven't heard, and I haven't listened to anything on the album outside of Walking Through Hell. So this is going to be it right here. I don't even know who Bryan Martin is. This one's called FAFO Country, which I dig. I like that fucking title. Fuck around and find out. No idea who Bryan Martin is. I Googled him. I saw he's a country singer. So that's it. That's my extent of knowledge. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm probably going to be pausing this video if you haven't heard the song before. You want to hear it without my running commentary and pausing, please click on the link. Go to Adam's channel. It's in the description. Give him a like, a sub, a comment, etc. Bounce back over here. Hang out with us. Let's do this. Adam Calhoun featuring Bryan Martin, FAFO Country. I like that beat.
Love my country, love my freedom, fuck a welfare, no, I don't need 'em. Shotgun race from the woods to the plate. Ain't ever went hungry, ain't ever too late to come around here, son, running that mouth. You can fuck around and find out.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. Yeah, I like that already. I like the music. I definitely like the message. I like the delivery. It feels almost hip-hop-ish in that aspect. I think there is some correlation between rap and country. I think some of those themes intertwine. I like the patriotic feel right off the top. I do want to run it back. He said something about welfare, and I want to hear that again. So bear with me, everybody. We're going to pop this back and take another listen to these lyrics.
Love my country, love my freedom, fuck a welfare, no, I don't need 'em.
He said, fuck the welfare now, I don't need them. I understand that feeling and I respect it. I was a single father. I am a single father, but my daughter is grown here as of very recently. And there was a few times when I qualified to get food stamps where I just didn't do it. I really didn't want to. I had to do it for 1 6-month period out of her entire 18-year childhood. it was back to back. Like you have to go down every 3 months and like reapply. And I just couldn't. After the second time, I just couldn't do it. The second I could afford it, even though I still technically qualified, I got off it. And I'm not saying that makes me special. I'm just saying I respect that sentiment of like not wanting help. Like fuck the welfare. I don't need it. I don't know if that's specifically what he meant, but that's what I took from it.
Love my freedom, fuck a welfare, no, I don't need 'em. Shotgun race from the woods to the plate. Ain't never went hungry, ain't never too late to come around here, son, running that mouth. You can fuck around.
He used to come around here, son, running that mouth. You can fuck around and find out. I mean, I like that vibe. That's really right in my lane of like the hip hop that I tend to listen to the most has that type of attitude to it. So I like it. I really like the music here. The beat is hard.
Trying to find out. Yeah, you can fuck around and find out.
Actually, I'm gonna interject something else real quick here. I forgot there was a country album. Technically, it was more like country rock, I think, that I really, really liked. And this almost reminds me a little bit of it. And honestly, it's what I had completely forgotten about. It was John Bon Jovi's, I think it was called Blaze of Glory. It was the soundtrack to Young Guns 2. Boy, that's got some bangers on it. It's bangers. I remember them. This makes me think of that. And that is an album I have not thought of in years. I'm going to have to listen to that again. Forgot all about that. That's a good movie, too. Young Guns 1 and 2, excellent movies. All right, here we go. I'm going to run it back 10 seconds. Let's go.
You can fuck around and find out.
Oh, shit, Adam trimmed his beard. Sorry, I'm sorry. Adam trimmed his beard. That shit was getting hairy, cuz.
Ship it, I don't hear it so well. Need to hear a little more rebel in your yell. Got that old sawed off with some shotgun shells. If you say the wrong words, it'll blow you to hell. You gon' get lost in them trees, never found. If I ever see you around, you can fuck around and find out.
I want to hear that again.
More rebel in your yell. Fuck around and find out. Talking that shit, but I don't hear it so well. Need to hear a little more rebel in your yell. Got that old sawed off with some shotgun shells. If you say the wrong words, it'll blow you to hell. You gon' get lost in them trees, never found.
I like that delivery right there. I like how he switched it up.
If I ever see you around.
And then he goes right there with that same delivery right there. I really like that. This is, only the second time I'm hearing Adam's singing voice, really. I heard the Walking Through Hell. I thought it was good. I didn't really care for the chorus all that much, just keeping it real, okay? This one, I'm liking everything I've heard so far, including Adam's. I like his tone of voice. He's not trying to do too much, but yet he still switched up his singing a little bit in there, which I think brought a real nice bit of flavor to the delivery there.
You can fuck around and find out. I love my country, love my freedom. Fuck the welfare, nah, I don't need them. Shotgun raised from the woods to the plate. Ain't never went hungry, ain't never too late.
It's shotgun raised from the woods to the plate. Ain't never went hungry, ain't never been too late, or something like that. That is one thing. I've been city life basically my whole life, but I have a little bit in common with Adam in the fact that like he grew up with this little mixture of like hood and country in the summers with his grandpa. I didn't have it quite like that, but I did. Like my grandparents were in Wyoming. Like they bred Spanish barb horses. They had like almost like a farm type ranch area. You know what I mean? It was very country-ish. They were very cowboy-esque. They were very, very country people. So I got a lot of flavor of that when we would go out to visits as well. So I can respect that aspect of Adam's life as well.
Come around here, son, running that mouth. You can fuck around and find out. You can fuck around and find out. Ran my word with her house snake back. Got 100 acres here and my dad's 45. I can roll you down this ridge and leave you where you lie. Don't tell you how to live, but I can show you how to die. Promise you won't never be found under some old
So he's doing the same thing Adam did. They're both matching each other in the vocals with that part where they're just switching up the delivery. I like it a lot. I like his tone of voice too, Brian Martin's. This is nice. I really like this song. I could like listen to this. You know, I could put this on a playlist and drive around and listen to this.
Leaves on the ground, you can fuck around and find out. Love my country, love my freedom, fuck a welfare, nah, I don't need 'em. Shotgun raised from the woods to the plate, ain't ever went hungry, ain't ever too late to come around here, son, running that mouth. You can fuck around and find out. You can fuck around and find out.
All right. Bro, that was a banger. Is that everything on there? All right, the video just goes from there. Man, that was great. I enjoyed that far more than I expected. I didn't hate the first song he released. It wasn't, it's not really my vibe, but I thought he did good with it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like embarrassing or anything like that. I thought he did fine with it. But this is a banger. Like I could put that on my playlist and drive around bumping that in a car. I really enjoyed that. I like the tone. I like the lyrics. I like the whole message behind it. It's kind of right down my alley of shit that I like. It's very hip hop-esque. And I enjoy, you know, the blending of hip hop and country, so it makes sense I would like a song like that, I think. And by that I don't just mean like country dudes who rap. Like most of Adam is a country rapper, but he's just kind of like a country-esque dude who raps. He doesn't really blend the genres too much. I'm talking about like, okay, a couple recent examples, Kid Rock's Never Quit, and Upchurch's Country Like That. Two great examples of country music blended with hip hop. Now this was not that. That's not what I'm saying. But I felt that vibe in there. I just felt that like Adam's aggressive vibe, and I liked it quite a bit. And the whole thing was enjoyable, man. Way better than I thought. I'm excited to hear the rest of this album, but I'm gonna wait and see what he releases as singles so I can continue reacting to Adam's music with you guys because I really enjoy it. Now, I would love to know what you guys think of this. If you've listened to the whole album, let me know your thoughts. If you haven't heard it yet and you're going to react to it with me, awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I'll get back to as many comments as I can. Thank you for hanging out with me. We are going to move on to the next one. I'll see you soon, everybody. Peace.